Hey there. Okay, I am going to test some food with the refractometer. This is a refractometer, and it allows you to check the sugar content of the food, which is actually how they base nutrition by. So here's a cherry tomato that I cut in half. So what you need is the juice on the refractometer so you can measure it. So this was from somebody's garden, a friend of mine. So I'm just putting the juice on the screen. You want to make sure you have enough. So the screen is covered, and then I look in here, it's like looking in a microscope, and I look up into the air. So now that is, I want to say a 7. No, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's actually reading a 9. 9. So if you look in, this is where you look. And then you can read, there's a meter inside there. So tomatoes, number 9 is actually in between good and excellent. Chris is going to love hearing that. Okay, so now I'm going to rinse the refractometer off from that. Wipe it dry with the paper towel. Make sure I clean the screen too. And I'm going to make sure it's reading at 0 again before I check anything else. Okay. And now I'm going to cut this pepper from Chris's garden as well. I need a little bit of juice is what I'm going for. So let's see if I can get enough juice out of here without having to use another special tool. Okay. So I'm getting some juice. And I'm going to let's see what that measures. That's actually measuring about 2.5%. So peppers, according to this chart, well, there's nothing qualified as peppers. Really? Oh, hot peppers, which is what this is, hot pepper, 2.5. So that's not reading even on the poor side, so I'm not sure unless came out of her same garden. That's interesting. So that is reading 2.5. So I don't know if it's a bell pepper or still 4. So that is actually reading on the low side. So that part of her garden is, the soil is poor because it's not giving her much nutrition out of the peppers. But the tomatoes are outstanding. So I'll have to give her that news. Now I'm going to, I just picked these blackberries in my backyard here where I'm renting in Mattapoisett. And I'm going to cut that in half, get the juice of the berry on the refractometer. Cover that up so all the juice is there. Now I'm going to look, and that's reading a 5. So, blackberries. Blackberries is not on this list. Raspberries, 6. Let me see. There's no blackberries. Blueberries, 8. Well, that's interesting. I'll have to look up on another list, see if I can find that. Okay. That's a 5. Whatever that means. It's all a learning experience, and this is just a little chart that I have that came with the class that I took up in near Granby, Massachusetts, actually. Okay, so I'm going to dry that. And now I have strawberries. Strawberries are on the chart. Strawberries, 6 is poor, 8 is average, 12 is good, 14 is excellent. So I washed these strawberries in 11.5. I'm going to rinse the knife so we have an accurate measure. In 11.5, got all the dirt and crap off. So I'm going to put strawberry juice on the meter. And let's see. So this is reading, let me see, 7.5. 7.5. Well, let me see. Close, almost 8. Almost 8. Strawberries, what did I say? So 6 is poor, 8 is average. So it's almost average, it's not quite an 8. So it's a little on the poor side. That's the food coming from all these. At the moment, these strawberries, they're not very high in nutrition. So the winner of everything I tested was Chris's cherry tomatoes. Yum. No wonder why I've been eating them like candy. Okay. Bionutrient.org is where I recommend to start getting yourself educated. Incredible site. Incredible people. We're returning the soil back to origin. That's what it's all about. This is a refractometer.